everybody.
So we're doing another unboxing video. We have gotten a bunch more comics from Oh Yeah Comics. Christy Blanche is the owner there, and she every night goes onto Facebook Live and does a show where she sells comics that are, some are new, some are older. We have 90s, there's 60s, there's 70s, there's 80s, all kinds of great, even 2000s and 2010s. It's great stuff. It's a great show. You can find it on Oh Yeah Comics Muncie Facebook page, and you can sign up and it'll get you an alert. And every night at 7 o'clock she's there, plus she does a couple of other shows. So we got three boxes of books. Two of them we've already opened.
Because we couldn't wait.
Yeah, we've already opened. But we have this box, which is sealed. Still, we haven't opened it yet. So we're going to start with this one, because I want to show you guys what the packing looks like. She's done a fantastic job with this. The shipping costs are well worth it. You get it quickly shipped, and the packing is just great. So it comes in a priority mailbox, so it comes through regular. Now in this box, paper, throw that away. There's about 35 comics, and so it comes like this, all bubble wrapped up perfectly, taped back. So
it's like Christmas.
Yeah. So what we need, we probably need that box back to get this. All right. So I am opening this package of comics fairly carefully, and
what's good is she has cardboard on the top and bottom, so if you cut through it, you're not cutting comic books.
Right. So that we can throw out. All right. So what is in this box?
Oh.
There we go. Perfect. All right.
Can I show this one?
Yes.
This one was for me. It is Catwoman. You probably know more about it.
Well, this is Catwoman by Will Pfeiffer. This is number 56. I feel is the Adam Hughes cover, which is awesome. And then this one was also for Shari, which I don't think we have this directly. Go ahead.
One of the first things I read, Fables. It's Fables 100. So it's a story.
But we have the collection. We have every Fables trade, but we don't have the individuals as much. And this is the individual Fables 100, which has a tremendous amount of awesome stuff. It's a great series. Next we have Mighty Crusaders number 2. This is 12-cent comics, so it's probably late 60s. This is the Archie Heroes series of books, which are fantastic and never can quite seem to get, enough traction to stay. They come out in fits and spurts, and right now they're being, I think the most recent one was Black Circle Comics, but I love them. We have a Supergirl here.
Show that one because that's autographed.
Well, this is signed by Peter David, so you can get this doesn't have a COA, but a lot of her books do have COAs, and a lot of them are signed. So she's bringing the conventions to you, since we don't have any conventions anymore.
For now.
So this is that. This is awesome. This is Marvel Special of Rock and Roll, the official adaptation of the feature-length animated rock and roll fantasy, which, if you haven't seen Rock and Roll, it's a fantastic comic-y related thing, very similar to, or somewhat similar to, heavy metal, but this is awesome. I was very excited to get this. This is Moon Knight 2.
You got a couple in here.
I have multiple Moon Knights. I have 2, 3, and 4. These are Moon Knight 2, 3, and 4, which are awesome. These are from the original Moon Knight series, which Moon Knight 1 is obviously not here because, it's Moon Knight 1. But these are Bill Sienkiewicz covers, and some fantastic stuff. This is fun. Sergio Aragonés destroys DC. Renowned Mad Magazine cartoonist, written by Mark Evanier, and I can't wait to get my hands on this one. You get some cool stuff like this, an old comics interview with Alan Moore and Dave Gibbons. Then there are, some newer things. This is a Secret Origins with, or Secret Files and Origins with Teen Titans and Outsiders. This is, but then you get some really cool things like this. This is, this is number 14 of Dark Shadows by Gold Key. Dark shadows. Dark shadows. Then, what I have found, one of the fun things. Thunder Agents #1. Wally Wood cover. It smells so good. Oh, you can just. Oh, it's so good. So, this is unbelievable. Was able to get a piece of this, which is some Will Eisner Spirit. Adults only version of Spirit.
And one of my favorite characters, Batgirl, but I liked it because it's Lego. So she has a lot of these too.
That's cool. There's a lot of variants, whether they're Monsters of the Month or the movie poster variants. Tons of them, and people are very quick to jump on those variants, whether they're Marvel, DC, all kinds of stuff. This is DNA Agents. This is from the first one, not the new DNA Agents. One of my favorite early indie books in the 80s. It was a play on X-Men, but very, very cool. I'll do those in a minute. So we have some more Mighty Crusaders. There's a ton of, you'll find a ton of Elvira there. This is Elvira House of Mystery #3. This is the DC version of Elvira, but there's other versions of Elvira, whether it's Dynamite's currently running her books, but there was a middle independent book cover in there. This was really special. This is A Distant Soil #11. It is signed by Colleen Doran, which we have plenty of them, but it's signed and numbered. This is A Distant Soil after. This is 95. So this is when she was publishing on her own. Before she was publishing with Image, which is where you can find the collections now. It's a great story if you've never read it. More Mighty Crusaders. In this box we have Avengers 107, which it's Avengers 107. Firestar #1. Here is Action Comics 100-page special number 437. That is just some great stuff. 100 pages of comics from, I would say this is about 76.
And another one of my favorite characters is Red Sonja.
3 and 6.
So we had to be quick on the draw to get these. One of these are from when, huh?
They're from the 70s. That's the first series with Marvel. Why did we?
Oh, and I had to get this one. Bobby and I love watching Bob's Burgers, and considering he's Bob, so I had to make sure that we got this one as well. I think this was #1. I think.
Yes, it is.
Yeah, #1 variant cover.
There's some other things in here. There's some variants that we have that I just passed through. But this one's awesome. This is Charlton Comics. This is Bullseye #7, but it is Captain Atom in the middle suit, and before DC acquired the Charlton characters. So that's this box. Box #1, and we will be going to go to the next box. So next box. Next box, we were able to get a hold of these. So this is Eerie #80. These are, if you're not familiar with them, these are magazine size horror and weird comics. Pretty sure it's black and white, but I haven't opened it yet. So, but these are fantastic. We got 80 and 84 of that, and this one is a Frazetta cover, and this one I think is Boris cover, and then this is definitely Boris cover. This is Vampire Tales number. Where's the number? There's a number on this. I think it's 8. For some reason I'm saying that. It's Vampire Tales, which was under the Curtis magazine group, but it was Marvel. It was Marvel Monster Group. That's how they did their magazine publication back then. I am still looking for Vampire Tales number 2, which is the first appearance of Satana, but this has Morbius in it. There's some amazing creative talent inside some of these older magazine books that you'll find. We have and then you'll find things like this, which I mean, how could you go wrong with it? But it is it's not in the greatest of shape. It's completely readable, totally fine, but it's got a little bit of writing on it, and I paid a little bit for it, but not as much as I would have paid for super brand new stuff. But you get to read Not Brand Ek #1, the first one. It's fantastic. That is for somebody special. Go ahead, you do that.
And this one is Harley Little Black Book. You don't know what the cover is. That's what's so cool about it. It's sealed. And it's a book about. Is it a book about Harley?
It's a Harley Quinn book.
Yeah.
No, I'm sorry. No, this is actually Justice League 47, but it's got one of 3 special different different covers in it, and you just have to open it. So
we don't know.
Surprise. It was fun stuff. I'm going to skip through some of the rest of this, but here we go. Been looking for this one. This one was a really nice find. This is something I've been wanting to get, and I got it at a great price. If you haven't read this particular comic, it is fantastic. This is the battle between Storm and Cyclops to see who will lead. Hint, women rule.
It's hard to pick which one to show you because they're all so good.
Yeah, but then you gotta show them like something like this, which is, Shade the Changing Man #1. So how are you not gonna have this? I mean, this is Steve Ditko art. You're not gonna get this anywhere else. What did you say you wanted?
This one.
So this is Anthro #1. Okay, it's Anthro #1. You're gonna get a hold of these things, and the best part about this is that we spend a lot of time going to a lot of shows, and we're not. There are no shows to go to, so we usually will spend some money on some shows, dig through some boxes, find some things, come home with way more than we left with, and this is just our way that we're able to do it.
And what's so good about her show is everything is priced so well. So a lot of these books were $5, some of them were $3,
yep.
And then some of them are $15, and then she has some amazing stuff that's $100. Some that are $50, $20. So it's a wide range of different comic books with different prices. So we really recommend that you check her out and the store out, because it's a lot of fun.
So here's another Elvira that we have. This is it was Claypool Comics was the middle one there. And you find things like Kirby Forever People, and this is Wonder Woman 212 when she got her costume back. We have Alpha Flight #1 in here. Some Marvel team-ups, which I'm really looking forward to adding to those are one of the things I'm searching for. There's a bunch of adventure comics, and then how about New Gods #8? How I'm gonna open this and I'm gonna read it. Let's see, there's some other stuff that was very cool that I saw. Where was that? This is all, there's some adventure comics in here, some old Legion of Superheroes stuff. Let's go on to the next box.
Okay.
Okay. So I think we're gonna wrap up real soon real quick, because there's a couple things. But this one, okay, this is actually Showcase '84. It is the second part of a two-part story, and this is the first story with Nightmaster, Jim Rook, who was in Shadow Pact. This is the origin of him in 1969. This is the second part of the story, as I said. The cover is Joe Kubert. The script is by Denny O'Neil. The pencils are by Bernie Wrightson. The inks are by Wrightson with assists by Jeff Jones and Mike Kaluta. I mean, where do you go wrong with this? This is just fantastic comic book storytelling. It's excellent. Yeah, and there's I was able to get a bunch of this is another Thunder Agents. This is Thunder Agents number 13. I just looked in another box that we had. I will. So I found another box that had we was able to get Thunder Agents number 1, and I got a couple of Dynamos, and it's Wally Wood. And how do you go wrong? This is there's a bunch of stuff that are Gold Key related. So this is Dr. Solar, Man of the Atom, number 26. Some old, good, really good, comic storytelling. But also found some really cool things. Like she'll sell sets, and this is a 1-3 set of Adam Strange, and by Richard Bruning, Andy Kubert, and Adam Kubert, and it's some fantastic stuff. So I look forward to reading this. And again, you can find Christy's show on Oh Yeah Comics Muncie on Facebook. It is 7 o'clock every night, at least until the end of this quarantine.
Don't forget to mention the May 4th.
Oh yeah, so May 4th, which is tomorrow. Today's the 3rd. On May the 4th, she's having a special show that's all Star Wars. So all Star Wars comics, 7 o'clock tomorrow night. Store's opening, I believe, on the 20th of May. So on the 20th of May, we actually get new comics again, and we're very excited about it. So
very excited.
Find comics, read them, love them, find a way to support creators, find a way to support retailers. It is a fantastic way to spend your time, to learn, to dream, and well, thanks for watching.
Don't forget Pop Culture Squad.